Lydiah mono nando mwancho muligerera chinga kingo irari bageria bene go kwarigania SMS ya mangana maye chinsa isano naibere erinderi nko manyinga na arari aya atikire korwa chinsinyo ao ae kerongo konyoringa na bagotonyora gwetera senchira ye Facebook Getembe TV Kisi na bayo gwetera se website ya www.getembetv.co.ke inche Lydiah Moraa. Moraa ibwense ya Kenya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta nigo aboretia aba Kenya wesokia na kwenyora vaccine ya Oxford AstraZeneca buna enchire ye moyo wetanga kurwase ebinyinyi bya COVID-19 bo igo chinga kechecho nigo Moraa yoyo amono mongno yo musubati Margaret Kenyatta benyorete vaccine yo ya COVID-19 na bo igo abarai ao imeya serikali enene ase amagacho a State House imeyo mochi o Nairobi ayani gago chama yo Moraa ibwense ya Kenya kubwatuka chinkwa na chintindi abu igoro ya machiko amaya hasikira otebabuna nigo ebinyinyi bya COVID-19 bigendrete comment kanarit koko cyase erinde eyo yairete ogosie kwa gwe county ya Kajiado, Kiambu, Nakuru, Machakos na boigo county ya Nairobi. Boigo nigo chinsa che kafyo chanya tkoba chiko mentwa imeye chi county echu isano echo chirachiko chaka chinsa ibere chabutko boigo gwika chinsa inye chamambia boigo Moraa yo nigo atenreti amesangirekano endeyonsi imeye chi county echu isano mbaka egeka ge tamanyiri gati ya machikande hamange.
Indeed, according to our health experts, our third wave began to gain momentum at the beginning of March 2021. This wave is expected to peak in the next 30 days with more than 2,500 to 3,000 cases being reported daily. Based on our previous experience, this peak will flatten only by mid-May 2021, which is about 60 days from now. So fellow Kenyans, to avert a national health crisis, and upon the advice of the National Security Council and the Council of Governors, and also in keeping with the recommendations of the National Emergency Response Committee on COVID-19, I today hereby issue the Public Order Number 2 of 2021 on the coronavirus pandemic as follows. Number 1, that fully conscious that 70% of Kenya's reported cases of COVID-19 have been recorded in the counties of Nairobi, Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu, and Nakuru. These counties are individually and collectively declared a disease-infected area. That there shall be a cessation of all movement by road, rail, or air into and out of the disease-infected area as one zoned area comprising of the counties of Nairobi, Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu, and Nakuru, effective midnight tonight, therefore meaning effective Saturday, the 27th of March 2021, until otherwise notified. That all gatherings and in-person meetings of whatever nature are suspended within the counties of Nairobi, Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu, and Nakuru until further notice. In accordance with the standing orders of the National Assembly and the Senate, the two speakers of Parliament will move to effect this decision, as will the speakers of the respective county assemblies. The international travel into and out of the territory of the Republic of Kenya shall continue in accordance with the existing guidelines on foreign and international travel. that all persons coming into the country must be in possession of a negative COVID-19 PCR certificate acquired no more than 96 hours prior to arrival into the country, with the PCR certificate also having been validated under the trusted travel platform for those traveling by air. That the hours of the ongoing nationwide curfew are revised to commence at 8 p.m. and end at 4 a.m. in the zoned area that I have just mentioned of Nairobi, Kiambu, Kajiado, Machakos, and Nakuru. And in the rest of the country, it shall remain at from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. as is currently the case. This again shall be effective as of midnight tonight, and that is Saturday the 27th day of March 2021. That in light of the abuse of curfew passes and exemptions and its role in the steep increase in infections, the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government, jointly with the Ministry of Health, is directed to immediately review the protocols for reissuance of curfew passes and exemptions, and in that regard, in the intervening period, all issued passes are hereby vacated. That all physical and in-person, as well as congregational worship in all places of worship in the counties of Nairobi, Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu, and Nakuru stands suspended until otherwise notified. That in regard to the other 42 counties, in-person worship and congregational worship shall continue to be conducted in keeping with the one-third rule and in accordance with the guidelines of the Interfaith Council. With respect to education in Kenya, there shall be an immediate suspension of all ongoing physical learning in all our education institutions, including universities and tertiary and vocational colleges, other than for candidates sitting for their examinations and those in medical training institutions until otherwise notified. That all sporting activities are hereby suspended. Similarly, operations of sporting and recreational facilities, including members' clubs, are suspended until it is otherwise directed. That in line with the directive on public gatherings, including social gatherings, the following measures are to come into effect commencing midnight, Friday the 26th of March 2021. That the operations of bars is suspended in the counties of Nairobi, Machakos, Kajiado, Kiambu, and Nakuru. Similarly, the sale of alcohol in restaurants and eateries in the 5 counties is prohibited until further notice.
Ayuna mangana yo Moraa bwense ya Kenya hasabuliri nande abantu kwesokia na kwenyorra vaccine ya AstraZeneca nabo igasabuliri abantu banyarko babakubwatia amachika yabekirene wizara y'obochenu erindero gwetanga kwambukirirwa nebinyinyi bya COVID-19 eyo byakiro omuntu no ina sore no anekero rocho yomino ngatari kubwati machiko mwinyuri nga ebinyinyi bya COVID-19 birobyo mbire amona intwe ekaro wano nande togusuka mutuko rwase county ya Kisii muri kibe kiombe kya Gusii Governors Watch oyuboigo obwateganga yo kurigekergo kyobo governor ase county ya Kisii omwaka ogocha omusubati Recho Tundo nigo agikeire egekore kyo gutagoro kwebibanda bya bonjorya abakabake imeo mucyobo songo abori skore igoro asatebire buna egekore munekyo nigo gekwirania abanta bomage kebogima nabo igasaborire serikali ye county ya Kisii kurigari bagaria bene nakoba abonjorere abo erinderi banyarko bakwegendereria nemerimo yabo na ejera abakonye gwekinia kebogima boigo yokabeire omomeya omokoro okisi Peter Mwanda nero nigo agikeretie egekore ikiasoko bwatuka chinkwa na chintindi na goteba buna egekore bunekyo tikebwati obumwanya bantu boigo nigo abonjorere abo bagwakana ebango buna muntu onde bwensi
Era Tundo secretary ya Gusii Governance Watch ngakine ya corona tubate economic hardship nemichandende mengi sana abantu bawote makwirigiria nda nani barasavire because of corona nabia sale bimbiyo wana yamanyire wike county government yaikire pamoja na leadership rero ya urban ya Kisii town baikire bono bamanyire ko batabwati utu bachakire kuita abantu bakurusia abantu bioski bako basali kurwese each street and that is very wrong because bond gets to ikire abantu bakwente ku understand babakwane baigwana on what to do na nekere batayite kubarusio baru reasons why they are removing from there and where they are taking them and into what information ngabande baote makurusia abantu aba bakubika babo which is very wrong because tutayite kotebya abantu county government na we are displeased about what is happening and we are saying no to that na abantu baitu bakisi county bali affected na inu mwikiregoro mkwe na umoja wenu na inu mutene for your rights ikiagara moko nyanyaso
mpaka chinsechi rimambi serikali yaito ya Kenya abaskali bense amuna n'abaskali be county n'aba county officials nigo babukira abakori biashara ba town abakabake bakokora biashara town batagure bioski byabo chisto cyabo eje sebabegete chibao chipost basibabegete chindagera sebabegete amatunda matoke ebinde bibako town chine ni ebinde binge batagure ebinde byonsi babekainse ebinde bayira bakachianga nini ebinde bakoni town ebinde bayira batagura kabisa ligoso linene ndirianga nabuna indi baborokerereti nga onerigaia na tebiria abantu baita bamenyi be town ya Kisii baba abantu bakurigereri sana muntu taturwira Nairobi oteba nganje na ariko kore mirimo ya serikali yemenene go na arengo mo CS igo na arenge omo PS igo na arenge gento gete mwaka go ino muntu bwato mutumia ani na abantu babwate metue mebe bange tabantu ago chabuya konetenga no muntu ukare omonene chi CEO ani na abantu abaibi morocho boibi bako karengane county ga
Maigaye getateni kia Getembe television kumurikira omugano bw'omugaka John Nyabuto okurwase award ya kemera ebunge ya Kitutu Masaba county ya Nyamira oyo bwate abana babere abo bagataite amagoro nigo bono family yegenrete kwenyorera obokonyi kurwase abasamaria abaya
abantete kwerinelinga munabono yo minto Shadrack na baminta abandi babwatira ntego komo kugenda bakorire okoroberio kokuya banyorere ngeria nke bayikiriga na biri no mogoka siguche guchaka nande tokungambi ya mono ngaterie nke asi ikir nande ya akire kamagu
ona igwa mangana ya gakuba ya DSC television ya Getembe nje nde ase group ya Kitutu Masaba Finest bono twatema ko lingi abamintoro sento konye family
nje gona chira nimbwata abasani bane barase kiombe gekoro kwanga Kitutu Masaba Finest gekoro gonagi Kitutu Masaba Finest kana abakuneteiga nkanyabona ngabatu ado wanchokuya bagantebinga yaya bari tobwate okugani kore korambogete tigatokoregeke kiritokonyara indege sirenke
acha bandetere gento gito barucha mabera manene gura yabana babuna bachandegete bona chibesa bangaka ebangiri 14 na 450
Naita samarita ngori kuchudi bunariri na inje siri tukoria rero niraniri Nyasaye mbia mono akitwarorire amanene akoriru titukoria rero gaki tutanya korora niraniri ngambia mono ase ogocha mwakorire ogocha okuya mwatubwatisi ase ibyo sibanyare konyora twakonyora koko uru nonya gitari bashugulikiru
hagiosaba mintu bankonyi makorire 15 aratakagete ken nyasanu muyale ande nyasati abamente ase marusi kakinande tiano
aina yanda mangi nande tomerane chikoraga chinsa ikomi herinde ryo nkomanyingana rya nanda atike kurweme yagusibo igokorwa isko yagusi asengo konyoringa ebinyinyi bya COVID-19 biro byombiro mbiraroro bo igokoranje bwati amachika yabikirene wizara yobochene irindero nyara kuba kogwetanga nabo igo gutanga oyomino kurwase kwambukirwa kwebinyinyi ebi bya COVID-19 Lydiah Moraa bye bye.